For the longest time, the title of the strongest hasn't been known to us. Everyone says that he is the strongest. They all claim to be gods among gods, but no one really stood up except the Saiyans. But this time the story is different. This time we know the strongest. It's not because he worked hard for it. It's because he wished for it and lost the rest of his life. We know that Granola has wished to be the strongest warrior in the universe. It wasn't his fate, it was something that he gave all of his life for. Our Saiyan has yet to meet him. Our Saiyan hasn't shown his power and seen this warrior who claims to be the strongest. The one who's misconstrued is not evil like they claim him to be. He's just lost on revenge. We walk a very thin line between good and evil. Each of us sees life in different ways, reacts to things the way it suits him. Our understanding of life varies, and Granola and the Saiyans are an embodiment of that. How two worlds clashed. Both lost everything that they have, but in the time that they needed to show who they are, each of them took a different path. The Saiyans who protect the universe, and Granola who's seeking revenge for everything that has happened to his family. So how will the meeting between Goku, Vegeta and Granola go about? The three strongest warriors in the universe. How will it unfold? In the previous chapter, we've seen the power of Granola, and we've seen Goku and Vegeta traveling to meet him, thinking that he is the bad guy, not knowing who he really is, but we've yet to see them meet. Until now. This is chapter 72 of the Dragon Ball Super manga. Will fate be kind to you again, Granola? 18 days since they left Earth, they arrived on planet Surreal. They tell them that the bad guy is over there beyond that mountain, but Goku and Vegeta don't sense any massive keys. Maybe he's suppressing his own. The two henchmen will stay here. They don't wanna get involved. With that, Goku smiles at them. He and Vegeta then leave. They flew at the direction of Granola, and the henchmen show their true colors. They will spy on them. The girl will stay here. EliZ has arrived. EliZ is the leader of them, and Gas, who's with him, is the strongest one of them. You see their ship hovering over planet Surreal. Gas doesn't have any fond memories on this planet. They're not good ones, but he has changed since then. He's much stronger, and I'm feeling that Gas has a major role to play in this arc. He's different. He's shown to be stronger than we think of him. He has something to play in this arc, but I don't know what exactly. We go back to our Saiyans as they're flying over the planet. Goku sees the destroyed city, the city that was destroyed by the Saiyans. He tells Vegeta, do you think this is where the villain went on a rampage? But Vegeta doesn't think so. The ruins here are quite old. Meanwhile, the new cities don't appear to be attacked at all, and this is because, well, Granola isn't bad. I hope they realize that. As they're flying more and more, crossing the mountains, suddenly they hear a voice. Goku turns around, and it's a key blast that just barely misses him. And then from the forest, they're hit by many blasts that are targeted at them. They're deadly accurate. Goku can barely dodge them. Vegeta wants to trace their origin. That's where they will find Granola. Vegeta transforms to Super Saiyan form. Then suddenly it stopped. The blasts have stopped, but they should expect more. Goku closes his eyes because that's what we taught him before. The blasts continue. As they go at them, they find their origin. They rush at the location that they're coming from, dodging every key blast coming their way. As they arrive at the forest, no one is there. They're both surprised. They look around. There's no one here. How? They were definitely coming from the spot. From the sky, a light could be seen, and the key blast barely scratches Vegeta. Now they're coming from above. They start running as fast as they can. As they go back up towards the sky, trying to find the key blast. They start coming once more from down under. The movements of Granola are faster than they can keep up. Goku doesn't know what to say. Suddenly, he's hit. A key blast hits Goku's neck, knocking him unconscious. Goku is no longer with us. He falls down at the ground. As Vegeta rushes to save him, Goku is hurting. He can't go on. Because of that, he struck his vital point with such accuracy, and that's what it took to take out Goku. Vegeta reaches in his armor and grabs a Senzu bean. He feeds it to Goku. Now they have only one. Goku apologizes while the other is furious. Our Saiyan relies on Ultra Instinct too much. If you haven't perfected it yet, then dodge using your mind. And well, he's right. He's not training now. Because of it, he transforms to his Super Saiyan form. As he looks around, he spots Granola and fires at him. We see him there. He teleports right behind them with what it looks like instant transmission. He is right there. Granola is facing them. Finally, he meets our Saiyans. Is this instant transmission? No, it's even faster than that. He doesn't have a name for it. It's just a small fraction of the power that elevated him to the strongest in the universe. So this is the one running his mouth about being the strongest. He introduces himself to them. The Cerealians, they've never heard of them, but Granola knows their kind all too well. Saiyans. So there really are some survivors. Vegeta says, you hold some grudge against us, Saiyans? He flies up and says, why should I tell you? Either way, your tribe's fated to meet its end. Here, he's dead serious about this. Fires energy with a massive explosion right beneath the Saiyans' feet. The explosion is massive, but they dodged it. It's just like the Hakai technique. He may be able to use their techniques. Granola is surprised by how strong they are. Are they gonna fight him together? Vegeta says no. He's in no mood for teamwork. He came here to prove that he's superior over Goku. Vegeta says you may fight him first. He's already hit him once, so he needs to get payback for that. Vegeta's thinking of Goku for the first time. Good job Vegeta, but I want to see the God of Destruction power that Vegeta has. Goku agrees as he flies down and faces Granola. Our Saiyan meets the strongest god. Our Saiyan meets Granola for the first time. The fated fight between them is about to go down. Vegeta takes a step back. Granola seems to be up to something. He will keep an eye on this situation for now. There may be more to this than yet another villain to defeat. He's standing on the ruins with the city that the Saiyans destroyed. Granola tells Goku, where's the monstrous F form you people are known for? He knows a lot about the Saiyans based on his own horrible experiences. They can't transform to their great F form. Well, except probably he can harvest the power of the Uzora form, but not transform to it. Goku can do something much better than it. He powers up and transforms to his Super Saiyan God form. This one is called Super Saiyan God, and it's a bold claim to call himself a god. And thus, they take their fighting stance. Granola, misunderstood by everyone, and Goku, who wants to prove himself as the strongest. A Saiyan with pure heart, who's willing to pay for the Saiyans past. As the wind blew by their side, the wait is finally over. Granola launches at Goku at full speed and tries to attack him, but Goku dodges them. Granola almost loses his momentum, but he knocks himself back up and tries to hit Goku once more with no use. With a kick and multiple attacks, Goku's trying to dodge with everything he has. He can't find an opening and he's not backing down. In that case, he closes his eyes and starts dodging with Ultra Instinct. Granola is surprised. None of his attacks are connected. None are working against our Saiyan. Vegeta in this case is like the anime character that's watching the fight and explaining the things that we don't know As he says, when Goku combines Ultra Instinct with the Saiyan form, it becomes more accurate. Thank you, Vegeta. But Granola had enough. He jumps up in the sky and fires Ki Blast with all of his fingers. As they're about to hit Goku, Goku looks up and dodges them with ease. With the last one, he turns around towards the sky. Nothing is there. He's hit right at his stomach at point blank. Granola is so fast and strong. He takes a couple of steps back and says, "You almost got me there. I slipped up." But we see what Granola has done. It takes effect. Goku loses his Super Saiyan God form and falls down at the ground. He has targeted his vital point again. He's learning Kakarot's weaknesses so quickly. One thing that I like about Granola is that he observes. He knows that Goku is moving his body without using his mind. They're separated. So he knows about Ultra Instinct. But even though a flawless fighter cannot hide his vital points, he observed his blood flow and muscle movements and learned exactly where to strike. He can see everything with his right eye, the sharpest in the universe. It sees all way up in the distance. On a ruin, strongest in the universe, huh? A tribe driven to extinction, known for their evolved right eye. This is starting to sound familiar. He looks to his right, to all of the ruins, and says, could it be Vegeta realized who they are? Realized what happened? If he knows what happened here, maybe he was one of them, one of the ones who came to this planet. But that's not all that my eye can perceive. You're still concealing your power, aren't you? I don't know what you're up to, but you really don't have the luxury of holding back. Granola doesn't have any time to waste. As long as the other son is alive, he can extract Frieza's location from him. It's no skin of his nose to take out Goku right here, right now. Goku doesn't know what he's talking about. Why does he need Frieza's location? He gets angry. Don't play dumb with me. I've sacrificed my lifespan in order to take my revenge. So I won't let you waste my precious time here. Goku realizes something. Granola isn't the bad guy. Shut up, Saiyan. You will pay for your crimes against the Cerealians. He powers up even more and more and screams at the top of his lungs. His power surges. His ki evolves. Granola gives us his all. As he said before, he's the strongest warrior in the universe. Superior to your people in every way. Goku isn't phased, isn't in fear. The opposite. Talk about confidence. But I've trained a lot recently, so you can't claim that title easily. Our Saiyan transforms to his Super Saiyan Blue form and smiles. That's what I love about him. He doesn't feel fear. All he feels is excitement. That's why Goku is pure-hearted. Thus, another round begins. Both launch at each other and their fight resparks. Two that don't understand one another are giving it their all. Who will win? Their battle is massive. The rest of the planet's feeling the shockwave. They're seeing the destruction way up in the distance beyond the mountains. While their fight is going non-stop, no one is winning this far. They're both one of the strongest beings in this universe. And their fight is surely gonna have massive consequences. While it's all happening, above Vegeta is down on the ground and it's checking something. Yes, I see. It's all making sense now. He's standing on top of the footprint of the great F form of his people. He thinks that he knows who Granola is. He knows him because of two things. He may be one of the Saiyans that came to this planet before that destroyed it. Or he knows about what happened here. He knows about Granola. Either way, Vegeta knows everything. And his knowledge is gonna make him realize that Granola isn't bad. This mortal is actually fighting for something. Has a good heart, but is driven by revenge. And I'm hoping that Granola joins forces with them. So how will the universe be at peace at last? This was the end of chapter 72 of the Dragon Ball Super. Manga, the meeting between Goku and Granola. Fate has a plan for all of us. You just wait and see. This is it. Stay safe, and saying that, I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.